Okay. So I'll talk about experiences of. I'll tell you how you can experience a tool. Okay. So I'll start from the beginning level. Okay. First. So in your computer, everybody will have some set of applications and tools. Okay, right? Everybody knows it, right? So in your computer, there will be a lot of applications there, right? So in that applications in your computer, can you guys open the left hand side? You will see a lot of applications, correct? So everyone tell me inside this computer, inside this applications. So everyone knows you type on something called what here? Everyone knows it. What is that you type? Command prompt. What is this? CMD means what? Command prompt. So in this command prompt, so what actually you guys do? Anyone tell me? In this command prompt, what are you doing? What is this command prompt? Why we are using opening command prompt? Anyone tell me here, guys? Any one of you? Have you ever worked with command prompt? Any one of you? So first
Compile
we
the code,
talk
sir.
about
Compile the code execution.
it is not for compiling the maybe you can use for compiling the code execution, yes. But why we use this command prompt? So why is the operating system providing you command prompt? Why? So inside this command prompt, let's say I'll write one command called ls. It says what? Not recognized. So what this command prompt is doing? Suppose inside this command prompt, I'll type here what? I'll type here git. It will identify the application. See there. Git it is showing. Suppose I'll type here what? Python. It is identifying. So what this command prompt will do? The command prompt will show some set of applications installed in your system. What is that? Not all applications. It is showing which application? It is showing what? Python. It is showing you what? Git. But it is not showing other applications, correct? Only few applications your command prompt is able to show. Because why? Some applications your command prompt can show, not all applications, only some applications. You can see this is Windows system. Windows system also uses what? Command prompt. You can see Windows also has what? PowerShell. Shell is also command prompt. Understand, these are the basic things. So basics computers you have to know, but if you don't know this basics, you have to understand now everything. Now I'll give you one more understanding for you everyone. So let's take one simple example. Everybody, listen. See, I have here, what is this? What is this here? What is this called as? Hard disk. Okay. Hard disk. How can we access hard disk, guys? Anyone tell me? Hello? How can we access hard disk? Hello?
Storing the data.
No. I'm not asking about how to access hard disk. I'm asking you, so this is a hard disk, right? What is a disk? D drive and what? E drive, and I have what? DVD, that is leave it. There are two drives. Okay. How many ways of accessing this hard disk? Hello? How many ways of accessing this hard disk? Everyone. Hey, in your system, you all are having hard disk here. How are you accessing it? You will directly right click on this. Okay, directly go to any particular folder, correct? So what is the way you do? You directly go to that folder. You directly jump from one folder. You will go with one path. How will you go? You will go to one folder. From that folder, you will go to what? Another. So it means how are you going? You're going jumping from what? Folder to folder. How are you accessing here? A tree of folders, and you will access like this only, na? You will click on this folder. From this folder, you click on another folder. From this folder, you will click on another folder, and you will access a file. So how are you accessing? A tree of folders. What is that? A tree of folders. Now listen carefully. So in hard disk, if a person wants to access hard disk, he will access the first approach is listen carefully. I will explain it easily. So carefully listen, all of you. Understand the basics first. So I will duplicate this once again. Yeah, sorry. Maybe you can take this file and put it here. So in your computer, the first and foremost important thing is your hard disk. and your hard disk, how are you accessing? If anyone asks, means, so you will access in a simple way. What is a simple way you will access in your computer is you will access like this. So let me tell you. First, we are talking about what? Hard disk. So carefully listen, guys. Understand every concept detailedly here. This is hard disk. So how we will access is we will use what? GUI. GUI means what? You will click it's a GUI means what here? You click. It's a how are you accessing hard disk means what? You're accessing the hard disk using GUI. GUI means what? You do like this. So suppose if I want to access success file, how will you access? You click on. So how do you access this, guys? You click on what drive? E
Clicking
drive.
drive.
Then that is drive. So first, what is that you do? If you want to access, so first, what is an action? You see action. How do you do that? Is you click on first a drive. So what is the drive? What is the drive name? Is what? E. So inside this E drive, there is a tree of folders. So let's say I'll click on what here? The folder name is what? What is the folder name here? 2025 training is a folder name. Okay, inside this, I want to go training is a folder name. Inside this, so let's say I went into that folder name. Inside this, I have one more tree of folder. What is the folder name? What is the one more folder name? 180 hyphen language is one more folder name. Okay, but inside this, what is it? Again, I have tree of folders, na? Yes or no? Tree of what?
Folders.
So inside this tree of folder, suppose I want to access any one of the folder. What is that folder? Sales. Inside the sales, I'll go to what? Yeah, I can go like this, na? So what are you accessing? A tree of folders with only what? One file. Yes or no? So inside
Yes.
this, what is it? 180 language. Then I have one more folder is what? What is the one more folder here? I have one more folder. What is that folder here?
Experience.
No, it is actually sales. Inside sales, you have like this. So how it is actually is, it is having like this. So carefully listen, all of you. I will explain DevOps in a very easy way. No one can tell you that easy. It is actually like this. The tree of folders continuation is what? Sales. From sales, it will go after this what? Sales. From sales, it goes to what? It will go to where? Yeah. 2 to 4 year experience. So inside that folder only, after this folder, what is it? Here, what is it? After this, what is there, guys? Inside this, what is there? So you have a file. So you have what here? Inside,
File.
what is the file name? Process.txt. Some file is there. So that is actually called what? Process dot. What is this? Process.txt. To access this file, how are you going? You are going to
From
first a
drive
drive.
to
So
training.
from you are going to what? A tree of
Folder to
folder
folder.
and then file.
Tree of folder
So now
and file.
listen. So this process is very important in a computer. We all are doing that in your real world. Yes or no? This process you are doing in your real world. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
this, how are you doing? With the help of a GUI. With the help of a, now you are doing this. Already you are doing this in your real life. Hey, everyone is doing or not, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So in your real life, you are doing this. Okay, super. Now the same thing using GUI I am doing. Same thing if I want to do with command prompt, how can I do? Anyone tell me? The same thing with what? What is that? Command prompt, how to access it? So if I'm doing same thing with command prompt, I have to write CMD. Okay. So I cannot open this guy. Maybe I have to open here PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, run as administrator. See there. So if I run as administrator, now enter this here. Otherwise, you have to come out and I'll show you one way. Otherwise, you can do that also. Wait. You type here command prompt in your local, in your system only, all Windows operation. CD you write. CD dot means it will go back. Again what? CD dot means what? Now it is inside where? C drive. So CD dot means what? It will go back to previous folder. It's a, so actually how actually any file will work is a folder, a drive with tree of folders. Inside the tree of folder, file. Understood? So this is actually the working of your DevOps. Hello. So how it actually is working is, so actually a drive, that drive will contain what? Tree of what? Folders. Tree of folders. Inside the tree of folders, it will contain what? A file. So this a drive with tree of folder, and then this process.txt. They call a drive. What is a drive? Drive name is what here? E. And then it has tree of folders, and the file name is what? Process.txt. This full thing they call that as path. What is that called?
Path.
What they call it as? File path. What
File
they call it
path.
as? File path. What is file path? The file path is what? E slash, what is this full path? What is the full path there?
Folder.
Tree of folders
Folder.
slash what?
File.
This is the very important concept in your real world coding also. Coding is very easy if you understand this concept. What is the concept I taught you? The file path. What is the file path? The file path is working two ways. One is GUI. One more is what? You actually take the command prompt. So it takes the command prompt. So the file path is this. See, for example, if I am typing here, listen. Suppose what is this file path? It starts from drive. What is the drive? C. Yes or no, guys? It is going to what? What is the tree of folders? Users JVT. Yes or no, guys? Now suppose if it goes to users JVT, so it is accessing tree of folders inside what? JVT. So you check here in your system. Go to C, users. What is this path? JVT. See this path here. What is this path? What is this path here?
JVT.
C, the same process. Example is same. C users JVT is what? This C is actually drive, and that is what? Tree of folders. Inside this folders, it can access this folder. So see here, inside this JVT, what all are there? What all are there? Lot of folders are there. Lot of folders and lot of files are there. Correct or not? You can access it or not? Yes, you can access it. This is a main understanding of DevOps fundamentals. If you know this fundamental, DevOps is very easy. So DevOps is all about knowing the first operations. Then after operations, the programmer should know about what? Dev. After you know dev, you should know about what? Exactly, you should know about what exactly is hard disk. Yes or no? Inside hard disk, basically a coder has to know two ways. One is what? A GUI approach. One more is what? Command approach. They clear or not? In GUI approach, you will click on the drive, you will go to that folder, tree of folders, and you will access one file. Yes or no? You'll open a file, write something, read something. Clear or not, guys? In command approach,
Yes, sir.
you will open a file path, you will go to a tree of folders, you will open a drive, inside drive you will open a tree of folders, then you will open a file and you will access it. Now listen, command prompt approach is better or GUI approach is better? Tell me, you want command prompt approach is better or GUI is better? See, command prompt approach is better when it is command prompt approach is better is command prompt approach is the one which your DevOps uses. Which one? Okay.
DevOps.
DevOps doesn't use GUI approach. So DevOps will do same approach with two things. One is with command prompt approach, one with a coding approach. It won't use GUI approach. They won't use in DevOps GUI approach. Remember. So there is no GUI approach. GUI approach is only followed by human being whoever coder, humans who will perform operations. What is that? Operations. For operations, they use GUI. In GUI, you will go to drive, you will go to a particular folder, then you will go to that folder and you will access tree of folder and access an actual file. This is what actual file. So you are doing here with an actual file. So this is a main understanding for a DevOps engineer. A DevOps guy will generally work with the GUI applications. Not. He will work generally with a command prompt scenarios. He won't work with what? GUI application. Is it clear or not? So if I am inside this folder, listen here, listen. Suppose this is JVT. If I want to go to JVT here, how much time it takes? One click, second click, third click. Yes or no, guys? Suppose instead of that, if I directly do what here? CMD if I do, it will one click go directly to what? That path or not? So in this case, who is faster? GUI or command prompt? Command prompt is faster because the command prompt immediately goes to what? This path. But GUI doesn't go. GUI you have to do multiple clicks. So each click is what? Going to a folder structure or folder tree. Yes or no? So carefully listen. So what is the difference? I will explain that clearly, guys. And understand that in depth. So there is nothing you're going to miss out here.